Diplomat Hotel is undeniably known as one of the most haunted places, not just in Baguio City, but in the entire Philippines. There were already many documentaries made about this place, and many already tried to prove that it's indeed haunted by ghosts. But since we are already very aware that it's haunted, or at least said to be haunted, let us know more about the place beyond this point. Today, the Diplomat Hotel is already called Baguio City Heritage Hill and Nature Park. Yet, obviously enough, most people, regardless if they are tourists or locals, still call it by the name Diplomat Hotel. The Baguio City Heritage Hill and Nature Park is located at Dominican Hill, Diplomat Road, Baguio City, and it is still considered as one of the historical places here in the City of Pines. The Dominican Hill and the Retreat House in 1913 to 1915. Based from the historical marker of the Diplomat Hotel, the structure has been built on the year 1913 and was finished by the year 1915. However, back on those days, the place was still called the Dominican Hill and the Retreat House. By those times, the Dominican Hill and Retreat House served as a vacation house for the Dominicans at Baguio City's Dominican Hill. In 1915 to 1918, still based from the historical marker given to the hauntingly beautiful structure, by the year 1915 to 1918, the Dominican Hill and the Retreat House has been turned into a school called the Colegio del Santissimo Rosario. However, the period of which the structure has been used as a school didn't last long. 1918 to 1940. According to the brief history and time frame placed within the lobby of the old Diplomat Hotel near the entrance on the year 1918, the school Colegio del Santissimo Rosario has been converted back to Dominican Hill and Retreat House due to its lack of students. The refugee center of the Dominicans. During those years, Baguio City went through a terrible experience. It was then World War II, and the structure, which was then the Dominican Hill and Retreat House, became the refugee center of the Dominicans. The structure sheltered those people who were fleeing from the Japanese forces. The Japanese headquarters. Still during this time frame, the Japanese invaded the refugee center of the Dominicans and turned it into their headquarters. Nuns and priests within the place were said to have been beheaded, and the kids and babies were said to have been massacred. No wonder there are some people who claim that they have seen headless apparitions and have heard random crying sounds. Those apparitions and strange noises came way back from this period. During the liberation of the Philippines in the year 1945, the Americans bombed the structure, which was already then a Japanese headquarters. The Japanese forces, on the other hand, committed suicide within the place. 1945 to 1948. Within this time frame, the structure, which has sustained damages from the bombing, undergone rehabilitation until it has been reconstructed. 1972 to 1986. If you're still wondering where the structure got its name, Diplomat Hotel, well, the structure got its name within this time frame. The Diplomat Hotels Corporation acquired the place and transformed it into a hotel, and that's when it became known as Diplomat Hotel. Antonio Agapito Tony Apawa, a businessman, a psychic surgeon, and a spiritual healer, was the one who then manages the place. Unfortunately, Tony Apawa suffered a heart attack and died in the year 1987. Since Apawa's death, the Diplomat Hotel ceased its operation and it became temporarily closed to the public. (2004) to this day. From the year 2004 up until the present, although the place is still very well known by the name Diplomat Hotel, it is already named Baguio City Heritage Hill and Nature Park. The Heritage Hill has also been declared as a cultural property by the National Historical Commission of the Philippines. That's the story behind one of the most famous tourist attractions in the City of Pines, Baguio City. Some people visit the place for its rich history. Some visit the place for its rustic beauty. Some want to set foot within the vicinity of the place to experience something paranormal. And there are some who just want to get a glimpse of the very well-known attraction. But no matter what your reason is for your visit, be responsible enough not to do anything that could damage the place and everything within it. The breeze that passes through the open windows of the Diplomat Hotel feels like it brings you to the history of what it was before. If you want to experience something supernatural, this place is for you. The Diplomat Hotel is eerie but beautiful.